Behold the endless abyss. Within it lies the heart of all worlds. Kingdom Hearts. Look as hard as you are able. You'll not find even the smallest glimmer of light. From those dark depths are all hearts born. Even yours. Darkness conquers all worlds!
Giving up already? Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
How does he keep coming up with new parts that just appear out of nowhere?
Listen, Ansem had a lot of time as the Potato Man, okay?
He was keeping all of that under his coat.
Oh, Ansem's got like that thing where he connects by his back to a demon, kind of like in Avatar.
Yeah, that's kind of where he gave up. Like, he didn't know how to, like, put himself in the monster, but make it look cool, so he just, like, just connect me with tubes.
Okay. So, what's going on here?
So, Ansem, he's very mad at you. He tries to hit you with, like, his double-ended halberd.
He has gone completely blind.
Yeah, he has gone completely blind, and also he just kind of shoots lasers at you.
And enemies. I saw him shoot enemies.
Yeah, the lasers are probably the most problematic part of this boss battle, because you just gotta, like, kind of swerve up and down, zigzag the whole time, and he'll pull them out, like, at the end of nearly every combo.
Does his weird demon dick flesh ship do anything?
Not now. Now it's just finding the big man himself and the bigger man behind him.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's done anything.
He's doing... Listen, the ship's doing a lot of things, like, it's floating there.
Flying?
Yeah. And that's it. That's all it's doing.
Billy Zane, maybe you should get, like, a refund on this.
How is this video 40 minutes long?
This boss fight takes a long time.
Yeah, I mean, you see him, he just keeps flailing everywhere.
Darkness into your heart.
He's still talking about darkness, man.
Oh? He loves the darkness.
I mean, he's right there, inside the darkness, MC. Of course he'd be talking about it. He's been planning to go on this trip the entire time.
This is the worst game of I Spy. Like, I spy with my little eye,
complaining about the
something that
darkness,
starts...
I'm turning this dark car around, young man.
Ansem's father worked all year round to save for the trip to the darkness, and you're just complaining about it the entire time.
It's just all that he talks about.
I'm just gonna spend this boss fight appreciating details that the artists put into this entirely vestigial giant boat demon spine monster. Somebody wanted to make a cool boss out of this thing, and now it just gets to lay this in the back wobbling. Okay. Look at that, he has like a halo made of snakes that rest on his shoulders.
Man, it would have been cool if they stopped, like, at the waist of the big monster and didn't keep going.
No, they had to add the ship on.
His ribs join into another demon skull. It's up in the front of his neck there.
And that is the coolest shit imaginable.
He's got some nice shoulder orbs going and 2 layers of jaws.
Ansem has never heard of, like, the problem with over-designing. Like, he's just fucking high on cocaine going, yeah, it's another skull on there. It will be great.
That would be
It
so
will be
awesome. Let's just put eyes on everything. Put tentacles on my back. It's so cool.
Ansem hires Junji Ito to design his house.
Any chance you could fly around the lower parts of the boat at this moment and see what else is on there? It's feeling like none of that's getting involved. It's just wasted cycles. Random.
You can, but it basically means you get hit with lasers. Like, don't worry about it.
There's an entire ecosystem down there.
Gross.
There's just a civilization of, like, dogs with Ansem's faces.
Ew. And also when they bark, they say darkness. Barkness.
Yeah, look like there's some kind of temple down there inside the superstructure with like this weird squid beast extended.
Yeah, that's his
over.
house.
There's like 7 flavors of boss fight tucked away in this thing that just will not be used today.
I like that Sora still yells here, even though he's the only person. Here, take this potion, me. Yeah.
I just feel so alone right now.
I feel like he's not used to being lonely. It's like a psyche thing.
Alright, now we're gonna spice this up. We're gonna retract into darkness and take a nap. Okay.
Oh no, that demon was a coffin.
Just gonna lay down in my own back giant spine ribs now.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
But enough of that weird environment that maybe was getting used. We're just gonna go into the void and fight regular enemies.
Did we get consumed by its core?
I guess? I don't know.
Kinda.
I know I was joking in the last video about darkness being lethargy, but it seems to be the case. He just goes take a nap and then, hey, so you go fight these enemies you've been fighting the whole game now. I'm done.
Ansem
I'm checking out.
suffers from narcolepsy.
Darkness essence. Just go fight some
and
stuff.
slay this twangy orb, and that gives a dramatic slow-mo fade out.
The reason that he's so into darkness is because he's really tired, guys.
A dozen imps and 1 twangy orb. That's it.
Why is it so veiny? Why does it have teeth on it?
Well, like you said before, very phallic.
Oh, there's these weird undulating things around.
Yeah, I mean... I'm not gonna judge you if you don't have those, but I mean, come on.
I have them all over my body right
Come
now.
on, MC, have you not gone through puberty yet?
Got my weird undulating forehead tentacles. It's all the rage.
So you're just slowly gonna work your way down, destroying this piece by piece. First you started with his head and his whole body. And now you've got his tentacle ship body. Eventually you'll work your way down to the ship's head.
We're just gonna go, like, down into the core and just plant a fucking explosives down there. I don't give a shit anymore.
From the void intermission, somebody on the team was aware of the idea of using like really high contrast between a very dark background, very bright elements on the enemies to highlight things, as you might want to do in some kind of dimensional void that is an embodiment of nothing. Instead, we have this very same bland, uniformly lit, brightly colored model made of various bits of mashed together bubble gum.
You flew by that really fast, but I'm glad it's just called Portal to Darkness. Oh, hey, look, Goofy's here. At half health and with no MP.
We found him in the void.
What have you been doing, Goofy?
Oh, Goofy's dead.
I've been
Well,
fighting
thanks.
for my life, Sora. Yo.
I've been stuck in here for 6 months.
Wow, Sora, why'd you take so long? Do you suck at this boss?
I had to eat doll to survive Garsh.
Don't tell Daisy, she'll kill me.
Why is it that I have a son but no canonical wife? That's weird.
Did it just spawn for me? Is that what's happened?
Wow, my life is really fucked up, gosh.
Mickey and Donald both have girlfriends, but not Goofy. What's up with that?
Is my wife dead? Is that it? Oh no!
What happened to my wife? She must exist.
Oh, hey, we're back here.
Well, anyway, we got the entire party back now.
Okay.
Yep. Everyone's
Oh,
here.
Okay, now the dick mouth is awake.
Well, time to go inside.
Alright.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna beat it up. Goofy!
Well, he died already.
Yeah,
What happened?
cover your eyes in embarrassment. Die in one hit. What kind of asshole do you think you are?
A proud knight indeed, Goofy.
The dick part here is a huge asshole, because like every 5 seconds it just like shoots lightning around itself, so it's
Great.
a harsh motherfucker to
It's
hit.
more expressive than any other character they have bothered to model. in this game. How animated that face is.
That's not true. Sometimes they use the high poly models for the main cast.
To express nothing.
You know, future friend, if you were to, like, take advantage of anything right now, you'd think you'd be taking advantage of your summon Tinkerbell.
I can't summon. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, right! You need all the people for some reason. That's weird.
Yeah, and also you can't summon when you fly because they just forgot to, keep in most of the core gameplay mechanics of flying.
Well, why would you want to do that while you're flying?
Why would you want to use all of your abilities when you fly? That's sick.
Yeah. Look, they give you magic. That's really enough.
I can't even summon Eddie Murphy. What the hell?
Wait, who would have been Eddie Murphy?
The dragon, Mushu.
That's not in this game.
Goofy. Eddie Murphy is Goofy.
What? No.
He's famous for that.
The dragon's in this game. I remember. Future friend's the dragon in this game.
Yeah,
He is. Yeah.
Why are you so excited about Eddie Murphy?
Look, name one person who wouldn't be very excited about the existence of Eddie Murphy.
Somebody who saw Norbit.
Eddie Murphy wants to party all the time. Oh, cool, we do get to go inside his mouth. That's disgusting. Don't do that.
This is a strange Freudian nightmare we're in right now.
Oh, of course, Donald's in here. And already almost dead. Oh, I mean, he is
Of course,
dead.
Donald's dead in here. I know we'd find his corpse one day.
And then Goofy goes, "Gosh, then who did I eat in the darkness?"
Oh no.
Donald is just a secret anthem if you think about it.
Yeah, he's evil. Actively impedes your journey.
He takes a very long time to die.
Right. Also attached to a weird flesh ship.
He keeps showing his dick all the time.
Is that a thing about Ansem?
Yeah. Where do you think we are? 5 seconds ago we fought his dick, Chorps.
Oh, you're right.
We're deep inside his darkness now.
Gross. Don't say that.
Gummy is just an extremely processed meat. No one ever talks about it, but it's boiled skin.
I think the worst part about this section is just how difficult it is to find enemies.
It's not that bad for like the shadows part because they all have glowing eyes, but these motherfuckers, you can just barely see them.
Yeah, like these ones, it's like they have to be on top of one of the blue sections or use your weird lock-on. Oh look, Donald hit someone twice.
Wow.
Thank God for Donald.
A new record.
He got 2 whole hits in before he died. Did not use a single magic. Goofy used magic. Donald's been in here so long he forgot what he was supposed to do.
He just doesn't know who he is anymore. He thinks he's Dave now. He thinks he's some guy called Dave who works at an office job.
Dave the Duck.
No, not a duck. He thinks a regular human being. He thinks he has thumbs, son. He is fucked up.
That really is the most messed up thing about Donald, is his insistence on having thumbs.
So it's void number 3.
Yeah, that was the void.
So we've destroyed 3 hearts on Ansem. How many more does he have?
0. As before.
Yeah, he should have no hearts. Oh no, his dick blew up. Oh my god.
And then Ansem is just so embarrassed, he just kind of scoots off.
Wow, Freud would have a field day with this game.
Now we fight his undulating mass that exists within his lower cortex.
It's called an asshole, MC.
His spooky undulating mass.
That's not what that is. It's facing the wrong way for that.
You don't know what the darkness is up to, okay?
You're right.
Darkness.
Some part of this has to be Riku, right? Since he took over Riku's body?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
Which part of it do you think it is? Is it that goofy-looking skull in the
I
background?
think we just killed him. I think he was the big old dick mask that was
Oh, okay.
coming out the
I
boat.
mean, he is kind of a dick, so...
No, it's that thing in the back there that's just looking like it's constantly screaming just behind him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, gonna punch you in the weird sack.
I'm not gonna lie, this is really gross. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this.
This undulating mass is more animated than most of the other things that appear in this game.
Well, that's the power of the PS3.
Slow motion victory fanfare for defeating the undulating mass that has wronged us since the beginning of time.
Thank you for popping my boil, Sora.
Whew, that was a nice nap.
Did you beat up my mass? I hate you.
Well, my narcoleptic episode is over.
I told you not to touch my undulating mass.
And now the first phase of the fight again.
Did the video start over? What happened?
But with more lasers, and also some friends. Who somehow haven't taken damage yet. I'm honestly impressed.
Okay, so at this point, he just kind of does this crazy attack where he starts summoning something, and then it just kind of
Oh god.
sucks you in and starts fucking firing little lasers at you.
What's going on?
Everyone's dead.
If you get too close, it explodes with you in it, and you just fucking die.
That's messed up.
I see.
And here is my least favorite attack, where he just kind of like drains mana from you.
Good.
Oh, what? That's messed up. Drain mana from Donald. That guy's dead.
He's not doing anything with it.
Yeah, exactly. Goofy's using more mana than Donald is. Donald's in an excess of mana.
Look at how much, like he has fucking 6 spells to do, Donald.
Excess of Mana, by the way, my favorite sequel to is Secret of Mana. Anyways, continue.
Or as it's known in America, too much mana.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, so you can disrupt his black hole.
Well, he's gonna start summoning the little lasers again.
Ah, cool. I love those. I'm just curious where your friends are floating at this point. Like, where did they die?
Yeah, somewhere.
Who cares?
Aw. I mean, I care about Goofy.
No, you care about Ansem, who is dead now.
Yeah.
Care about max items up? Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Finally, you can hold more of those items that you never use.
It is futile. The Keyblade alone cannot seal the door to darkness. Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness. Supreme darkness.
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light.
Light! Oh. But why?
Come on!
Stop staring and keep pushing! Huh? Hurry!
I can't.
Don't give up! Come on, Sora! Together we can do it!
Okay.
It's hopeless! Huh?
Your Majesty! Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
Close it, quick!
But
Don't worry. There will always be a door to the light.
Sora, you can trust King Mickey.
Now! They're coming!
Donald, Goofy, thank you.
Take care of her.
what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise. I know you will.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel.
Oh, that really does go into the credits from here? I forgot.
Yeah, so that was Kingdom Hearts, everyone. Despite being really fucking dated as it's a PS2 launch game, I still kind of like the gameplay in this game.
Yeah.
Even if towards the
Alright.
end it kind of fell apart completely.
Towards the end, the beginning, midpoint, the Act 1, 2, the 2, 3, transition, where's the bits, the side content.
So yeah, what did you guys think of it? I mean, obviously Loon doesn't really like it.
Proud Mode looks like it sucks, first of all. It looks like everything dies too fast, so it's just like a constant battle of attrition.
I love it.
I love anime, so Kingdom Hearts rules in my book. And this opened up for what should be a great series. I don't know, because the next game hasn't come out, but...
Yeah, wow. This is a new game, PS2 just came out, and I was like, holy shit, look at these graphics.
I hear they're coming out with a game on the Game Boy Advance. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh my.
Wow. Anyway, MC, what did you think about it?
It's alright. I mean, the combat's pretty repetitive, honestly, and it's hardly much of a story or anything going on. You just kind of go from set piece to set piece, and then once it tries to be a story again, it doesn't really work out at all.
Yeah, one thing that's kind of weird about the story is that how backloaded it is. Like, there are the worlds, but they don't ever tease any of the major story in it.
Pretty much, yeah.
It also feels like the Disney worlds are just kind of going through the motions in general.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, yeah. And one thing I will say about the gameplay, I like the gameplay, but I honestly think it plays better than it watches.
A bit better, I wouldn't say by much. You're still just mashing the X button the whole time.
Oh yeah, no. It's still like a pretty simple action
Yeah,
RPG in
It's
general.
really simple. It was serviceable at the time, but now it's just really bare bones.
Now what do we do?
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light?
Huh? Huh?
Pluto?
Hey, Pluto! Where have you been?
Huh?
Hey!
Gosh, that's the king's seal!
Hey, have you seen King Mickey?
Yup.
Guys, let's go!
Yup.
So anyway, that was the plot of Kingdom Hearts. But we still have some post-game content left, so there will still be some videos. The ride never ends, everyone!
I like how it keeps track of how many times you use curative spells on your friends.
Thousands of enemies defeated, only 14 items.
Also, you'll notice that Donald and Goofy died almost 430 times.
See you all next time.